No one knows what's down there. All we can do is stick to Hello there, guys. Thank you for dropping by to the stream. It's good to see you all in the chat. So, I thought I would drop in with Google Stadia and give it a go live on stream. I literally got the code today. So I set it all up. Google sent me it for free because I helped them out on a promotion previously. And now I wanted just to try it with you live on stream to see what it was like. So far, I've literally had no issues whatsoever. I've seen other people complaining about different things, but I'll jump into Destiny 2, which is a game I literally haven't played since today, and I'll show you what I mean. Because for me at least, and I'll show you guys now. Like, I find it pretty responsive. I don't really have any issues with like latency or anything like that. Reopen the game to play. 1 second, guys. Just need to close my other tabs. Right, there we go. Sorry guys, my Google account is basically a business account, so it won't let me play Stadia with it. So I have to play it on my other Google account. So obviously when I log into YouTube to stream, I have to swap back to my account, otherwise it won't let me play the game. But now we've sorted that out, I can actually log in and play. Loving all the F's in the chat, guys. Have you actually tested Stadia yourself yet? Here is a live demonstration. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, by the way, guys, just because I prefer. I have got the controller just here, though, which I will be showing you guys at some point. But I just wanted to show you guys on a mouse and keyboard because I know all PC gamers are going to be interested. Let's skip this intro. No Skyrim today, guys. So this is what it looks like, and to be honest, it's quite interesting because obviously my PC is actually not good enough to play things like Red Dead Redemption at such high quality in 4K. So it's pretty cool being able to literally play this in my browser, which is, I'm gonna like turn the screen on and off when I log in and out because obviously it's in a browser and I don't want you guys to see my personal information. But I mean, this is me moving around with the mouse and left, right, left, right, left, right. And I would say that that is super responsive. If I pressed, you guys can hear me press the spacebar key. It's like, it's instant response. Because I saw something online where someone just didn't have, was saying that the latency was really bad. But like, personally, I mean, let's go and actually play the game. But I think it's, like, it's genuinely better than when I was playing at Google's HQ. But bearing in mind, my internet speed's really good. So, but obviously this is in my own home. So, I've got my, I don't know, I can show you, I've got some nuts here. I've got a jug of water. I don't know how I can prove to you that I'm even at my own home. I can show you the bin. There we go. There's a bin. For all you know, I've got a green screen behind me, so I could be anywhere in the world. But hey, here we are. Thanks for the donation, guys. I appreciate that, man. And Taser, thanks for dropping by. This is probably going to be quite a busy stream with people spamming F in the chat for bants, so here we go. Let me know what you guys think. If I just pause the game quickly and move this slightly up. So, I think this is... I think Destiny 2 is going to be 60 FPS. Now, bear in mind, I'm recording my browser and then streaming it to you at 60 FPS, so obviously you might notice some differences in terms of what I'm seeing on screen.
It's a risk,
but I mean, so far it's been really like quick, really responsive, and I'm playing on computer, so I don't think it's 4K. I think it's 1080p, but I'm also streaming at 1080p. But I've not noticed any drop in quality when there's like action on the screen or anything. It just seems to be like really. I almost don't believe it's happening, but I'm literally sitting here playing it on my browser. I've tried it on my phone screen as well. And obviously you can swap the screens as you go, which is really nice.
You're a Titan. That means you're a fighter.
I've never played Destiny, so this is quite interesting anyway.
We're deep in enemy territory.
But like even like it's actually pretty incredible. I played a fighting game as well, which was also free with Stadia Pro. Though I'm terrible at fighting games, so I won't be demonstrating that for you today.
Stay focused. If your tracker blinks,
it just works. But actually, it does just work. Now, obviously, I feel like I have the ideal situation because my internet is incredibly fast. But like this, it just feels like I'm playing a game on my computer. Like, by all means, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, it's actually less laggy than if I was playing on my computer, which is just incredible. I mean, I can't really believe it, to be honest. Like, it's just instant feedback. I like press the button and it fires immediately. There's no delay or latency. I mean, obviously there is latency, but Google have done some really clever things to like reduce it down from what I understand. So like, say for example you're playing the game at 60 FPS, they're on their systems, they're playing the game a lot faster so that it appears for you as 60 FPS just because they've got like the server power to sort of reduce that latency or make it appear very small. So right now, because I'm on my PC, I guess I'm playing through an Ethernet cable plugged into my computer because we're playing in the browser window. So I guess I'm kind of minimizing that latency even further than if I was trying to play on like my mobile phone. But obviously, this is my recording setup, so I'm going to be playing on my computer most of the time anyway. But for me at least, like, what do you guys think of the footage so far? How do I throw a grenade? Is it G? No, it's not G. Kind of just makes me excited to play Doom Eternal on Stadia again, because that was so fun. This guy has a shield. Sorry if you're like a Destiny Pro and you're watching this and you're just thinking, what on earth is this person doing? Does it look good to you guys? I mean, it feels really good to me. We'll play Red Dead after this. Oh, one sec. Oh my god, I have a shield? Wow. I think I summoned it way... Can I shoot through the shield? No, I can't. It's portable cover. Well, you guys seem to like the look of it, which is nice to see. And like reading the chat and playing an FPS game. I guess it's a bad mix, isn't it? I mean, the thing is like people are doing like reviews and stuff, and I've not even, I literally got it today, so I was like, well, if I live stream it, then you guys can make up your own opinion just from like pure gameplay, unedited, uncut footage, and you know, there's like no BS behind that, is there? Because I don't think many people have really released much gameplay of it yet. So I just wanted to do a session for you guys to kind of make up your mind about what you think, you know? What is that? Yeah, so we're going to play a bit of Destiny 2 for now, and then we'll swap over to Red Dead Redemption and see how that does. But I played a little bit before the stream and, like, literally had no problems at all.
Keep pushing forward. I'll locate a ship we can use to fly home.
I think the main issue, I guess, is going to be, like, if you have, like, a really old internet connection or something and you're trying to play... I mean, you can still play at, like, 720p, even with, like, a low-speed internet connection. So... I don't know, I think it's like Google's trying to minimize, obviously, the amount of things in between their servers and you. And,
they came looking for a fight. Give them one.
Are these meant to be the soldiers? It's very much Halo, isn't it? I've never played this game, so I'm sorry if I'm insulting any hardcore fans here. Yeah, it feels nice, man. What's your speed? My internet speed is really good. I'm actually, like, so before I, like, release my review of this, I want to play it at my parents' house to, like, have a average, what I would say average in the UK internet speed. Jesus.
I'm scanning for nearby ships. You're doing great. Focus on the ball.
If you guys want me to do anything to like test it, let me know, yeah? Hopefully there are spiders. Why? You're a hardcore Destiny fan. Have I offended you in any way then? I honestly didn't know if that was an enemy. Collect loot. Give me that loot, mate.
All right, I've got a signal from an old jump ship.
I've never used Nvidia Shield or any other streaming service.
You'll start to understand why I brought you back.
So I don't really have things to compare it against, but I mean, I know people's main worry was latency, and at least for me, I feel like I'm just playing the game on my computer, so yeah, I just, you know, it's very responsive and instantaneous feedback. Like everything I do is just, yeah, it's like having everything. I may as well have like brought I don't even know if Destiny's on computer, but I may as well have brought it from my computer and be playing it right now and be fooling you all. Haha. But no, this is genuinely Stadia. Swap to your power weapon. I have a power weapon. Oh, it's a shotgun. Nice. It looks like a shotgun. Jesus. Yeah, hopefully Bethesda doesn't add Fallout 76 to Stadia. It's only a matter of time though, because I guarantee they will. They literally like do everything through microtransactions on that game, so I think it's only a matter of time.
Let's take a look at your new ship.
My new ship. Woo! How much is Football Manager in the store? It might be cheaper on Stadia Pro because they've done like some discount stuff. the way I look at this is like, if you kind of want to play at 4K 60 FPS continuously and don't need to worry about upgrading your console or computer for years to come, then I see Stadia as literally like just a subscription-based console. But obviously, yeah, you have to pay for the games as well. So unless they're going to cut us some good deals, which I haven't really looked at all the prices yet. I did buy Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, it's not going to break orbit.
Does Google Stadia players advertise? I mean, for me, it's literally, it feels better than when I played it at the Google Stadia booth at Gamescom. It feels really fluid, but then I guess, like, so right now it's like 9 PM in the UK, so it's pretty busy. It's almost, I think it's coming on 10 now, but it's like peak kind of internet time. People are coming home from work and like doing whatever they want with the internet. My internet speed's really good, so I think I've got like 60 down at least. And obviously I'm uploading at the same time as well to stream this to you guys. So my internet is kind of like a very good case scenario. I'm going to test it at my parents' house before my review, obviously, and I will show you guys everything in my review to sort of say, hey, this is what the game looks like at this point, and I don't know if it's any different at lower internet speeds or not yet, but I'm going to test that before I review the game.
You died on a battlefield long before my time. Something special brought us together.
But I was kind of impressed that they were saying you could get like 60 FPS 720p, which is still like what I would watch YouTube in on my phone usually anyway, because the screen's so small. I mean, you could probably play like 480 and be fine on your phone really, but just because the game's just, yeah, no, it seems really good. I'm really impressed. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I've got nothing to complain about so far, so yeah, it's kind of weird.
But the traveler made a choice. Its sacrifice destroyed.
Any controller lag? So currently, I've got the controller here. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard because I heard complaints about mouse and keyboard, so I was like, I'll play on mouse and keyboard and see if it's bad. But I've literally had no issues at all. Like, you guys saw the gameplay. I was like super responsive. I mean, with the controller, I assume this would be better, especially on the Wi-Fi, because yeah. But a lot of the features aren't there at launch yet, so I have to plug this in via USB right now to use it on my computer. I can actually, like, so I can use my Xbox controller to play on Stadia, which is cool, because I actually quite like my Xbox 360 controller. Haven't even used the Xbox One controller, but, I mean, I can plug that in now, and I was playing on that earlier.
The last survivors of humanity's collapse call the city home.
So yeah, B to skip. Nice. Okay, so I'm on the Xbox controller now, so maybe I can, like, I don't know, maybe I could kind of show you what I'm doing and if, like, what the response time is, if that makes sense. Like, if I jump, then you guys can see when I press the button and when I jump. But do bear in mind that I'm using an SLR camera and my computer has to, there's going to be some delay for my computer recording the 4K SLR camera footage and putting it in OBS and then rendering it and uploading it. Same with the audio and stuff as well. So there's things in streaming that you won't be able to see until I make, you know, a video, if that makes sense. There's always going to be, can I jump? Yeah. Okay, so if I press the A button, you guys can see me press it. That's instant. I mean, that looks instant from what I can see in the OBS window. That's ridiculously good. And we're online now, right? I can see like other players moving around. So yeah, you can see if I look this way, that way, this way, that way, jump up and down. Yeah, I mean, it's really responsive, man. Like, I saw other people, like some people complaining online, and maybe they have bad internet, but like this is ridiculously good, and it plays better than my bloody computer does. So No, I'm blown away. This is like my genuine reaction. Like, I'm super surprised. God damn, my character looks like some kind of evil dark elf or something. Mate, this game looks sick though. Show us how it looks, how Stadia looks like. Okay, looks super responsive. Yeah, I mean, that's like a great demonstration, I think. Like me just literally pressing the A button and you guys can see, like, there. I mean, it's just instant. Especially like the analog's really obvious. Because you can really see that. Like, that's with an Xbox controller, obviously, so it's not even the Stadia controller. Just because I didn't have the USB wire as well. I can't really show you like my mouse, but it's exactly the same. It's as responsive as well. So yeah, like it's just really fucking good, man. I'm super. Oh my god, there's a whole city down there. Doesn't this make you excited for what's that game, Star Citizen? With the procedurally generated worlds. I mean, the cool thing about Stadia as well is, and I think this is probably years in the future, but in theory, because everything's running off the Google servers, that no game developer, if they use just Stadia as a single platform, would be like limited by consoles or the average PC. Because at the end of the day, if you sell a video game, you've got to sell it to like the broad audience of console gamers and PC gamers. Which is why, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out on consoles first and then PC, because the market's bigger on consoles for gamers. So when you like look at this and like think of like Star Citizen and procedurally generated worlds and whatnot and just unlimited planets, and like having like Google servers as a resource is just like incredible to sort of comprehend what could be done without having those limiting factors there. Is Stadia good? Yeah, I mean, you can rewatch the stream later. I'll upload it or something, and you can see what I've shown off so far. But I mean, what do you guys think so far? Can you show me the home screen? Yeah, sure, I can show you that. So I think if I go Shift and Tab, and then I hold Escape to exit, exit game. Yeah. So this is the home page here. Actually, this isn't the homepage. This is kind of like what it looks like if you want to like swap games. So I've brought Red Dead Redemption 2 and Shadow Samurai Showdown, which I've never heard of, but it's a fighting game, which I'm terrible at fighting games. But yeah, I'm not going to humiliate myself in front of you all by playing this. But you can also capture screenshots and you can record things as well. And then you can view them on the mobile app, which is kind of crazy if like you want to start streaming. Like, you don't need all the software and whatnot. Like, I'm using OBS at the moment to do that. So I feel like it's such a entry into those kind of things. And there's loads of other features that aren't available yet for me to show you, but it's really cool so far. So let's have a look. Red Dead Redemption. So that's all you do. It's really weird. Like, so I brought Red Dead Redemption 2, and then I was just like, play game, and then it just like starts, and I'm like, Jesus, I didn't even have to download anything, and the loading screens are like stupid fast, because I played a little bit of this game on console, and I don't know, it's just like, this is really weird. Like, I didn't have to download anything. What's going on? Yeah, it's crazy. No Destiny. I just played Destiny. You just missed it. I think you can backtrack in the stream, right? What's the latency like? I'll show you again when we play Red Dead Redemption. But I showed you guys earlier, like me with the controller and the analog stick, to kind of demonstrate what it was like. Do you know what? Let's just play with the Xbox controller. But I think it's cool that they already had the... Thanks to the subscriptions, by the way, guys, and the donations and whatnot. Appreciate all the support. You know, YouTube's been giving me a rough time recently. I did contact YouTube about the donations on that copyrighted video, and they were like, oh my god, we didn't know that could happen. So I don't know if it's recoverable, but it's one of those sort of lawyer things, I guess, at this point. Is it free? Red Dead Redemption's not free. They are going to make Stadia free some point next year, I believe. I'm playing Red Dead single player. I've never played Red Dead Online, so I mean, at least the single player will give me some kind of tutorial. I'm gonna skip through the cutscenes though, so we can like just kind of show off the game a little bit. So I know this is running at 30 FPS, by the way, just so you all know. For some reason, I don't know if it's just PC Red Dead Redemption, like both on Stadia and on PC, is limited to 30 FPS for now at least. But yeah, it's not 60 FPS gameplay. It's 30 FPS. So if you're wondering why it looks, you know, like 30 FPS, it's because it is. So yeah, I mean, I can show you like just turning around for that guy who asked, like on the controller. If I go like this, turns that way, then you know it's super responsive, as you can see. I remember this being an extremely long introduction scene as well. But I mean, the crazy thing is like this, my PC doesn't look this good. It would be laggy and the frame rate would be going up and down and stuff because I need to upgrade it. But like this, I mean, literally for what is it, like $12 or something a month? I don't know. I need to check. Or £8.99 or something. But yeah, it does everything my £2,000 computer did from a few years ago, better, which is kind of sad because I've built the computer, and yeah, it's crazy. How's Nottingham? I live in Milton Keynes now. I moved house. Big Easy, thanks for the donation, mate. Oh, we got stickers now. Love that. Of course you would go for that sticker. I'm satisfied with your latency test, thanks. Yeah, well, obviously, like, my internet connection's good, and I'm going to do a proper review and test it at my parents' house, so I'll get back to you on the other situations, but I mean, you say not bad. I mean, what do you think's wrong with it? Low settings. Can you change the graphics on the Stadia? Because I mean, I assume it would just be at the max settings, right? Because it's not like a PC. Like, I don't need to change the graphical settings. I mean, I don't think there would be any graphical settings on Stadia, or at least there shouldn't be, apart from like personal preference stuff. No, there's no graphical settings from what I can see. I mean, I assume it would just be like the max settings because they're literally running on a Google server, aren't they? I can't play Skyrim on Stadia, guys. I'm sorry. Todd Howard hasn't re-released it there yet. When will I do another Skyrim or Fallout? I've got an Oblivion video on the way. Didn't know what those were, but it's kind of cool. Also, your demonetization series is my favourite. My new series, I know. Thanks, Big Easy, though, for the donation, mate. I appreciate it. Hopefully this video doesn't get copyright strikes now. It's literally just me talking, so, you know. It's happened before, but hopefully it doesn't. Can you do an internet speed test? Yeah, I'll do all that for the review. Most countries don't have crazy fast internet speeds. I think if it makes sense for you, then, you know, then it's something you need to consider. But obviously, like, if you have, what, like 5 megabytes per second, then maybe it's not going to be the best choice for you.
Found anything? I think so. Found a little homestead.
If, like, every other week you don't have internet because there's a hurricane outside, then, you know, again, it might not be the best choice for you. But I think, like, for the people that do have good internet, like, it's kind of, if you're like a casual gamer as well and you don't, I mean, even me, I mean, streaming this like this, my whole computer is going into rendering this OBS content at, you know, 60 FPS. I think I'm uploading just a bit bigger than 1080p, and then YouTube compresses it a bit. I'm not streaming at 4K, but I could, because Stadia is taking on all like the legwork of running the video game, which is kind of awesome. Why should someone buy this over an Xbox and PS4? I think the main appeal of it is, obviously, if you have good internet, then I guess you could buy Stadia. You never need to upgrade your Xbox or PS4, and you're running at 4K 60 FPS. Especially once they put out all their other features, I think it's going to look even more attractive to some people. uncle. I just ran into his horse and wondered why my controller vibrated. What's your FPS there? I mean, your internet speed if you're worried about getting 1080p. I mean, the thing is like, I don't know, like 1080p is like a really solid bar. What computer do you have? I made it myself. I think I've got the specs linked down below in the description. I've played through the intro before, so I'm just talking over it, mainly for, you know, you guys to sort of see, oh, is there any clippy gameplay? I mean, from what I can see so far, it's super smooth. We played Destiny 2 earlier, and that was like a really rapid game, so I wanted to go into something more cinematic and see how that looked as well. And it's exactly the same. It's like really responsive, really smooth, no latency issues at all yet. Yeah, no, just really impressed. Your uncle is playing Stadia on his Samsung refrigerator right now. That is incredible. I almost want to buy a Samsung refrigerator just for the review, but that would be borderline ridiculous. I mean, in theory you could though, yeah. This is Red Dead Redemption 2, which is on Stadia. Try the Google Assist button. It's not there at launch, so it doesn't work right now. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I mean, because personally, being a guide YouTuber, that's something that I want to, you know, like make kind of guides appropriate for as well.
Gentlemen, it's just up ahead.
Your internet will be worth $1,000. No, it won't. I've got unlimited data in the UK, so it's not a problem. I don't have like, you know, I'm not playing off like a data plan or anything.
Okay, let's head down there.
I love the snow tracks in this game. It looks incredible. Yeah, so what's your name? It's Danny. You know, I actually, I got Danny on the Stadia. You know, like when they first released MMOs, and you're like, I need to get my name. I got Danny. They've also reserved ESO for me as well. But I'm like, kind of like, do I want to keep Danny or do I want to be ESO? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. And I'm just going to move OBS quickly so I can see the Twitch chat. Because sorry guys, it was slightly over you. Do it, buy the refrigerator. It's so tempting. I mean, just to show you guys, Stadia on a refrigerator would be like hilarious, wouldn't it? Alright, let's attach our horsey. I get super attached to horses, guys.
Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these folks.
Follow Dutch. Where's Dutch?
Sounds like quite the party.
Do you like the Stadia controller? Yeah, I really do like it. I want to get used to it because like I'm playing on an Xbox 360 controller right now, and the analog sticks are kind of like here and here. I can kind of show you guys so you get this. And the Stadia controller, the analog sticks are, you know, right near your thumbs basically. But the Stadia controller is kind of thinner, so like if you're like playing, it's still really comfortable and ergonomic to like grab it. And I mean, obviously, like Google, like would have put tons of design, you know, invested a lot of money into like making sure this is comfortable, and it's super comfy. Yeah, I'm just playing on the Xbox controller because I kind of remember the controls on Red Dead for Xbox. So. But it's cool that you can use a PlayStation 3 controller, an Xbox 360 controller, Xbox One controller, PS4 controller, and a Stadia controller, or a mouse and keyboard. So like if I swap over to mouse and keyboard, you know, still as responsive, no problems at all.
Arthur, what are you doing? I said get out of sight.
I'm sorry, bro.
Arthur, get in position. Come on.
Do you like pizza? I do. You've missed a lot, my friends. We did like a test on Oh, you want me to get in cover over here? Okay, well, that's not really very good cover, is it? I mean, they can literally see me standing here. You happy now? Peek out of cover. 100% obvious, like, that there is a man here. My cover is dire.
Hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got
Yeah, they've like taken the best of both, I think, with the controller.
lost in the storm.
Hide inside the shed. Oh, maybe you're right.
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying on the
Arthur,
trail.
we got a problem.
There's a body.
There's a corpse right here.
No, I just
Arthur.
Is that strange? I also keep corpses in my garden. Under a blanket as well. I didn't think that was odd at all.
keep your eyes on Dutch.
Over there! More of them!
I honestly can't remember how I... Oh, that's how I get my weapon out. Get wrecked. By the window? Oh, he's up there. Get wrecked, son. Some jam on... Oh, Jesus, there's still a guy there. Pretty sure he's dead. Wait, is this guy on my team? No. Don't worry, bro, I got him. He's dead.
Didn't seem to be going too well.
I think I'm almost dead, but we can raid this place for some food.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house.
How cozy.
Let's go search the cabin.
Take some biscuits. Nom nom nom.
Smells like a party in here. Turn the place upside down.
Obviously we have to loot everything
Grab as
now
many
because we're
supplies
RPG
as you
players.
can.
Why is your head so big, dude? I like to enlarge it just for the stream.
Whiskey.
Especially in the comment section when people are like, oh my goodness, I came here for Stadia gameplay and all I can see is Danny's head.
Get your strength up for the ride back.
Oh, Maze, thanks for stopping by, man. Glad you made it. How did you come up with the name ESO? It stands for Entertainment Strategy Online. And then they released the Elder Scrolls Online, and I was like, yeah, great, now everyone thinks I'm called that.
Believe it.
ESO is apparently, or the Elder Scrolls Online, is apparently coming to
There's a big price on Colm
the
O'Driscoll's head.
Stadia as well,
Nearly
though,
as big
which is
as the
going to be
one
pretty
on
cool.
yours.
I mean, it's very, for me, I could play this exactly like I do any game on console. If anyone hasn't seen yet, like, you just, this is the reactiveness test. You can kind of see, I mean, it's super responsive. It's like playing a game on my PC, you know. Yeah, and so far, like, those of you who've been sitting here for the whole stream, like, I haven't noticed any dips in performance, frame rate, or anything. Have you guys?
We'll see how they all
Let me
when we
know.
get back.
So I wanted to live stream. I
How
just
we
wanted to
want
see what
us
you
to
guys
split
thought.
up.
Yeah, like when you're asking about the input lag, like it's none at all, and same with like the mouse and keyboard as well, like absolutely none. Like it's kind of ridiculous actually. Now, obviously, there are some people complaining about there, but I, as you can literally see, haven't experienced any of their issues. Is there anything upstairs? Why am I so slow? Can you stream it at 4K to your system? I don't think you can yet. Though, to be honest, I can't actually tell if this is 4K or not, to be honest. And I'm actually streaming at just a bit over 1080p anyway. But I think, like, obviously, if I plugged the Chromecast into my PC screen, then I could just do that. But that would be one option to play at 4K for now. But I think they're rolling out to 4K on your computer as well. But I could be wrong. I know it's not there at launch. Currently, you can just do 4K on your TV. I don't think my TV even is 4K right now, so... right now, like, I think... So this is actually 30 FPS as well, just so you guys know. Which is all Red Dead Redemption is limited to on PC for some reason. I think that's PC and Stadia, though. For some reason, I've got to open my satchel. Eat a provision. I'm going to have some classic oat cakes because that's what my boy likes.
Meet me out here when you're done.
I do have fiber broadband. I will test it at my parents' house though to see, you know, like what the average internet speed is like. Stadia is available to founders, and they're sending it to people at the moment. But I got it like I got it yesterday, and I got my key a few hours ago. So I mean, this is literally like my first impressions of it, and I've got no negative comments so far, to be honest. I like to have something negative to say about it in my review video, but yeah, so far I feel like I want to try playing it at like Costa Wi-Fi or something to see if it's what's my investigate the barn. I'm going. How's the input lag? I'll show you guys again just to so this was my input lag test. You guys can see like it's instant feedback, and I mean, yeah, we were playing Destiny. Is it Destiny 2? Yeah, and yeah, that was super responsive as well. So got no complaints so far. Yeah, I could see it being worth playing at max settings as well. Like, obviously, if you have the computer set up to do it, but the computer setups go out of date, whereas this is just going to be like, you know, always. Oh my goodness!
This guy just jumped me. Oh, did he now?
It's not very nice of him, is it?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No, we must spare him.
Not yet.
Interrogate.
Find out what they're doing here, and where Colm is.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, this
I tabbed out there.
talk.
Question.
Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others.
Can you change the graphics settings? Now, I did look at this earlier. I don't know if I'm stupid. It could be. I've been known to be very stupid before. But if I go to settings, obviously, yeah, it's on PC, but it's running through the Stadia browser. So, I mean, as far as I can see, it's not there. And then if I go to display, I've got all the settings for, like, you know, the standard cosmetic stuff, but no graphical settings, because obviously it's running on Stadia on Google's servers. So they're not going to have any graphical settings because it's all just like maxed out, being processed on their server. So your computer literally doesn't have to do anything apart from like stream it to the Chrome browser. So it's like, that's it. Is it HDR? Yes, but you do need Stadia Pro for it to be HDR. I realized that earlier when I had a look at the settings on Stadia.
Southwest of here, near the lake.
Can you change the graphics? Yeah, I'm skeptical but happy at the same time. Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on your personal situation as well, like if it's going to be worth it to you. Like if you're like, oh, okay, well, I don't have the new console yet, I'm going to buy Stadia and play all the latest games at like literally a fraction of the cost. So what is it like? The cost for Stadia, I can't remember, like £8 or so pounds. Let's call it £10 a month, which is more than it is. And then if you want to buy a console, that's going to be like £250 or something, whereas Stadia will cost you $120 for the Pro subscription a year, and even next year it's going to be free as well. And then you're going to buy games on either console anyway, so as long as you're going to have internet, like it's fine, really, isn't it? Let's spare this poor man.
Get the hell out of here. Go.
I don't know the exact price, so don't quote me on that. Just go and check it for yourself. Obviously, you don't. The thing is you can subscribe to Stadia, and I'm pretty sure like you don't need the controller. Right now, I'm playing it on my computer with an Xbox 360 controller. I can also play it with my mouse and keyboard like this, and it's fine on either. It works really well. So you actually technically could play it without the controller or the Chromecast. But obviously, like one of the main features about it is being able to like swap between your screens and play the game, you know, on the go and just bring it around your friend's house and whatnot. But yeah, it's $9.99, so it's $10 a month. So yeah, that's so good. I just think it's like, obviously for certain types of people, it's going to be like a no-brainer decision. As long as you have like good internet and like, yeah, it's just, yeah, so far I've got no complaints at all. Okay, what are we doing? What's my objective? Return to the barn. Oh right, what did I miss here? Sorry, I'm completely reading the chat and just chatting and not really playing. Makes me wonder if it's running off an Xbox One, lol. I mean, I can show you. It's not, if you like. So you can see here, that's the Stadia tab. I can hold escape to exit. And also, we've got like the controller audio, and you can see me. And I think this is how like you can invite your friends and stuff. So it's kind of like, it's a little bit like, imagine like the Steam overlay. But it's just playing in the Chrome browser, which is just such a weird concept. Like you can literally just load up Stadia on your phone, connect a controller, and then just be like, yeet. And I meant to take the horse, pick up your gun. Where is my gun? There it is, it's glowing. Where's my hat? Oh, I forgot about this. You always lose your hat in this game. Any frame rate drops? Literally none that I can see. Obviously, this is 30 FPS because it's Red Dead Redemption. I think the other one was at 60 FPS, Destiny 2. And there were no frame rate drops on that either. Oh, calm down, buddy.
Whoa, whoa, easy.
Easy now. That's how you calm a horse. And then you give it a hard pat. And then he's yours. It's that easy, guys. Hello there, from Bristol, eh? I've been to Bristol once.
You let him go, huh? Saw the little bastard scurrying off.
Yeah, figured he won't get far in this anyway.
Do you need to buy the game? So there's some games you get for free. Each month they're going to do like a free game you get.
He's already
And then you get like a discount if you're Stadia Pro. If you buy a game, like certain games. But Red Dead Redemption, I brought that full price. Which is, I was kind of like, I don't have it on PC. I did buy it on console ages ago, but I kind of like want to play it at 4K on PC, and it's just easier to record and stuff. So I've got like no regrets for buying it. I know it's a good game. But yeah, obviously, I think it's gonna look better when like more new games come out. Because, like, obviously, there's going to be some games that are released and re-released on Stadia and might be at full price. I don't know. But yeah, I guess it depends what it's worth for you. Like, if you're like buying the same game again, then obviously it's not going to be as worth it. Which I think there is going to be some crossover, like at the start for people. What's going on inside here then?
leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her.
I wonder if you can find her hiding in the house before you actually.
You fool, Michael.
Miss,
I wonder if you can find her hiding in the house when you go in there to search it before you go to the barn.
no harm. Miss.
So you're saying this is 4K? I don't know. I don't know if it is, but
We need to get out of here, and quick.
because I'm streaming just above like 1080p. I think like 1920 by 1080.
You okay, miss?
Is that 4K? But obviously that means like, and YouTube like reduces the quality as well. So I would take like the quality you see if it's like less than it should be with a grain of salt, because obviously OBS and then YouTube, and that's going to compress it slightly. Can Stadia do ray-tracing? Yeah, like 100%. I'm like 99% sure it would be able to. Just because like it takes all the processing power on itself. No lag at all. What's your ping latency? How is there a way to test my ping? I don't think there is, but like I have no latency as far as I can see.
What's your name, miss?
I play League of Legends a lot, and I have like a ping of 20 in that, to give you an idea. And I also play Hunt Showdown, usually get a ping of like 50, but their servers aren't very good. But I'll show you like me moving the controller and how responsive it is in a minute after this cutscene. Okay, so the assistance button, I don't have this plugged in because currently you can't wirelessly connect it to your computer. So if you press this though, it basically just comes up with a notification saying that it's not available yet because they haven't like finished, you know, like sorting it out as one of their. Quite a few of the features aren't available yet, which is obviously. I'm looking forward to when they are.
Found a homestead, but he weren't the first.
Is the compression visible? No, I mean, so YouTube videos appear dark when you upload them, but that's about it, really.
There is more about, apparently.
When I heard they are going to use AI to predict your move, it sounds so ridiculous, and this confirms it. I mean, what confirms it? I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Literally, that is how multiplayer servers work already. Like if you play Call of Duty, like Hunt Showdown, like any FPS, that's how the servers work. They predict what's going to happen before it happens and where your character is based on where you are at home and where another player is at home and where you last were and when you shot your gun. That's literally how multiplayer servers work. So of course they're going to use AI to like make latency like almost not visible. If it sounds strange to you, it's just because you don't understand it, but it's something that like video games have been doing for years and years.
Next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies.
Get yourself to bed.
What if you stream content and take it down after the stream? Well, no, because that's like another topic for another video, but just the way the copyright system works on YouTube is like really doesn't favor the creator.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong.
If you pre-order the Founders Edition, you should get your code already today, in theory. If you didn't pre-order the Foundation Edition, I think they like staggered it a bit. I don't know why, or I don't know the full story there, so I can't really tell you. Let's skip this cutscene, and then I can show you like me moving my controller and how good the latency is.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
Honestly, Red Dead Redemption, like playing it for the first time is like watching a movie as much as playing a game. Do you pay for the games? You pay for some of them, like so you can literally check which ones are free, and some of them are discounted to pro members. So you will be able to play Stadia at some point next year at 1080p, I think 30 or 60 FPS for free. So they're going to roll that out at some point next year apparently. But if you pay for the pro version, you'll be able to play it now and at 4K 60 FPS, which is obviously a big selling point for many people. And you also get discounts on some of the games. There's a game list. I think we'll look through the store in a bit. I'll show you guys the store before we end the video. Have a chat about that. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, yeah. And it's streaming the game to your PC. Impressive. Yeah, I know. Like, and it takes up like literally no like performance. So, okay, now we can move. This is like me looking left, right. I mean, it's instant. You can see. It's just there's no latency at all. Now, obviously, I'm using an Xbox controller just because I can. I could plug in the Stadia controller. Currently, it doesn't connect to computers via Wi-Fi. I think they're going to add that at some point. I don't know, but yeah, I can also show you on the mouse and keyboard as well. Like so, well, actually, no, I can. Like if I go like this, you guys can see it's instant. Yeah. So yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's literally like no frame rate drop, no nothing like. And like I know this game as well is like super intensive when it comes to like your frame rate, because my computer literally wouldn't be able to play it like Stadia can. So where the hell have you gone? Oh, he's over there. Arthur, I can see the tracks. Please come over. When are you going to do a live Skyrim playthrough? What else can we play through in Skyrim, my friend? Depends. Link me a good mod to play through. Try aiming with the mouse. Yeah, I can. I can't remember how I get out my gun, actually. Oh, that's it, isn't it? You hold down LB, and you get your gun out like that. Okay. So if I aim with my mouse,
and suddenly they were everywhere.
I mean, it's the same situation.
Oh, Pinkertons. It was crazy.
You know?
Raining bullets.
It's it's just really responsive.
Take it slow.
I mean, yeah, it's I can keep showing you guys.
Dutch killed a girl in a bad
Do you know if
way.
Warhorse is working on a new game?
was a
Well, I
bad
don't know, my
situation.
friend. Don't know if I can tell you. If I did know, I'd have to kill you. Can you push the unpause? Can you push the pause and unpause a few times? What do you mean, like on the controller or like this?
Go left.
Like that?
Down
For
here.
latency. So do you want me to do it like that? Yeah? Is that okay?
Davey got shot. Mac and John both shot too. Sean, we don't even know.
If there's any other tests you guys want me to do, just let me know. Just like message me on here on the comment section, and I will do it for you.
Bad business, all right.
A live stream of a 2-hour intro. No, well, we did play Destiny 2 earlier, so because I showed off that as well. We can jump back on it at the end as well for those people that missed it for some reason. Yeah. You got your code an hour ago and your shipment arrives tomorrow. Awesome, man. I mean, you can play right now. Literally, you don't even need the Stadia controller. Just use your mouse and keyboard on like your laptop or something. Hopefully you've got a mouse for it and not a touchpad. That would be pretty sad. Ride and aim at more specific point on the screen. Okay. Honestly, I'm not great at this game anyway, so how do I... I think it's I think it's stuck me at a certain walking pace right now. But if I like carry on, if I try and keep it on him, on his like hat or something, but he's constantly moving up and down, so this is... But I don't know, like, is that kind of... Is that showing you latency? I don't know. Latency is kind of like the response, so if I press the spacebar, it's like, do I jump instantly or not, right? But I mean, it's really easy to track targets. If it looks hard, then it's because I'm just bad at FPS games, I guess. But I mean, I can very easily keep my point on that little rock there. It's a dead horsey. Rip horsey.
Let's see if he can hear us.
I think he's over here.
Come on, up there. Adelante.
I'm making you want this. Well, by all means, wait for my full review. I might get some extra information or things I missed about it, and you know, you guys can then have an informed decision. If that makes sense. What happens if I want to ride my horse off that cliff? Oh, I have a shotgun? Nice. Definitely be grabbing that. Where is it? RT. There we go. Nice. What are you playing this on? I'm playing it on a computer. Through Stadia, so it's basically in a web browser. I'll just show you guys, like, so that's Stadia right there. That's my account. And I can exit the game, and it just takes you like to the Chrome browser. So I can literally open up any browser, even at like your house, and just start playing Stadia like this, which is it's crazy cool. Like, I mean, I remember the times where, and you could have like 2 Stadia controllers or an Xbox controller and a Stadia controller, and just start playing like a co-op couch game with your friend. So I mean, like, that's just such a cool concept. Because I remember like when they stopped making co-op couch games, and just, you know, you needed like 2 consoles to play a game or something. So it really does change it up for people. How long have you been on? I don't know. It's probably been like an hour. Yeah, just over an hour, I think now.
Watch your head here.
Oh, LS to crouch.
Okay.
Just to make it clear, if you download something on your PC like Origin, Steam, Epic Games Store, this might inflict lag on issues on Stadia. I have the Epic Games Store, Stadia, Rockstar launcher, Uplay, and the Bethesda launcher, and I have no issues. I mean, like, you guys can see it runs perfectly smooth, so I don't really know what you mean by that comment. I literally have every game launcher. That's so annoying. It takes up so much memory.
Up here.
I'm fine crouching, actually, my friend. What time is it there? So it's actually coming on to, I think, like 10:30 now or something. So X to climb. Okay, I got it in the end.
Come on.
Yeet. Almost fell to my death there. Yeah, so, I mean, this is like peak time, obviously, in the UK that people are going to be watching, consuming internet streaming stuff. So I've not been affected by it personally. But that's why I want to test it at my parents' house as well, because, you know, that'll give us a good idea about how good it is.
How you doing?
I'm miserable.
I can see easily going over 1 terabyte a month. I mean, it depends. Like, if you're playing it, like, streaming at 4K 60 FPS, then yeah, obviously. In the UK, we have unlimited internet as long as you're in your own house. So, I mean, that's fine. I mean, a lot of mobile contracts offer unlimited internet as well, so you could almost set it up as a hotspot. It'd be interesting to try that too, actually. In order to pay this, I have to pay $129. No, you don't. Actually, like, so right now, I'm playing with an Xbox controller. I can also play with my keyboard as well. And I've just, like, got the Founder's key. I brought Red Dead Redemption, and I'm playing it in a Chrome browser. So, literally, yeah, I'm not using the controller at all. So, I mean, technically, you don't need it. And I think in the future, as they roll it out, it's going to be free for 1080p 60 FPS, which is pretty incredible as like a free service.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
Where can I get Stadia? Just go on the Stadia website and check it out.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither.
Why do you think there's so many bad reviews? I don't know, to be honest. Like, so this is just my own personal experience based on like playing the game literally in my house. And I was playing it on a phone screen and my TV downstairs. That seemed fine, and then I played it on my computer. That was good, and then I just started live streaming it, recording my screen right now. And yeah, it's just like really good. Like, I honestly, so far, if I had to complain about anything to do with gameplay, like, I just wouldn't be able to tell you. Oh no, it's a Doge. Moon is approaching over the horizon. I have to focus now. Just drop him on the floor. We'll leave him for dead. We'll use him as bait, don't worry. We'll run the other direction.
Okay, here we go, John.
Just swagger up to them like a boss.
We're getting you out of here. Keep them away from us.
Better stay away.
Distract them, Arthur. Shout, shoot, do something.
Whoa! Ray, that's my arm!
Hold on, Arthur. Okay, let's get going.
Distract them or savagely destroy them. If you have a bad connection, Stadia isn't for you, yeah. For some people, I guess it's not going to be for you. Hence, like, I guess the bad reviews. I don't know, like, I don't know if these people had, like, bad connections or what, but yeah. So far, I just have no issues at all with it.
Come on, then.
I mean, the games on Stadia are, like, exactly the same price as you'd buy them in real life. What you're paying for, I guess, is, like, a free console. Oh, it's not a free console, but you're, like, paying a subscription service for what is effectively a console. So I get it, but yeah, I mean, it's not for everyone. Like, if you still want to spend, you know, twice the amount of money on buying a console and then also the games, then it's up to you. The advantage being, I guess, you get to play them offline. But yeah, it's like, if Stadia makes sense for you, like, it's just really good for me, at least. Yeah, I think there's obviously going to be a lot of fanboys. Like, some people are like, oh, well, I like to own millions of video games in my closet. But personally, I kind of don't really like physical video games much now. Rex. Keep on pressing X to reload. I think I've been playing video games too much. X is jump. Yeet. Look at me.
Don't think so.
I can't see anything, mate. It's so
You still
snowy.
with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay.
No, the gameplay is really smooth, isn't it?
Thanks for coming for me.
How's your input lag? So I'll show you guys again. Like, so that's left, that's right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. You guys can kind of tell, like, the input lags is super responsive. I mean, I've not like been playing and there's been any like jumps or anything like that, or because when I was playing at the Stadia event at Gamescom, there was one point where like the game kind of like stopped for a second, then like started playing again. It was only like a split second. It kind of like stopped and then started again. And also there were like maybe, I don't know, it felt quite smooth there as well. But like it feels better in my house than it does there at the gaming convention, which was under Google's control. And then now I'm in my own house, and it's just like, I can't believe it's this good, man. Are you part Viking? No, but my fiance is, so I'm guessing that. One day I will become a true Nord.
Get some help here.
Animal harm demonetized. Yeah, literally, man. Tell me about it.
We get some help.
It's not even funny
Need some
anymore.
help here.
Come on, help him down.
I like the big box collector editions. Yeah, yeah, that is cool. I agree. I mean, I don't know if they'll do that for Stadia as well, because that's like a really huge selling point, especially with like, you know, the Fallout helmet. Pursuit. What is this? Task. This is my. Okay. I don't need to read that.
It's his leg.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both.
Thank you, Wafer Morgan.
Even by your standards.
I made my online character earlier. He just has like a huge beard and like hair like this, and he just, you can just see his eyes looking through all the hair. He kind of looks like the Sasquatch or something.
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss.
Any update on the YouTube situation? I did speak to YouTube. They said that can't really do anything, to be honest. Like, they're gonna look into it, but they didn't really know it was a problem that if your video gets copyright striked, and because the profits are tied to it, that you then like lose all the revenue. So yeah, it's just sucks really.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter.
Can we skip this? No, there's some cutscenes you just can't skip for some
There's
reason.
some old abandoned mining town while we wait to thaw.
How long have you been playing? Just
Early this
over an
spring, I
hour and a
had been
half, I
hoping
believe. How's the input lag? I can show you guys again. I think I show over in every 5 minutes at this point. So like you can see, like literally no input lag at all.
We wait.
Same on mouse and keyboard as well. Like it's, you know, really responsive. Got no issues so far. That's all. Yeah, it's like as responsive as if I was playing it on my actual computer and not streaming it through a browser. So really impressed.
So hard to say, but I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have. Thank you, son.
If you like, we can hop back on Destiny. We can exit this game. Just hold escape to exit, and we go back to the Stadia homepage. You can see it's like literally running in a browser. We can go back to the game like that, and it carries on playing. Or it's just running in a browser. It's crazy. It's like, yeah, that's it. Like then you can just go and hop onto another game. It means like put in another disc, and you don't need to install it or like download it or anything. Like it's really weird, to be honest with you. Like, and yeah, now we play Destiny 2. It's like, it's so strange. Let's play this on a mouse and keyboard. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. See, it's hilarious. You say Stadia's trash. Like, I mean, from what I've seen of it so far, it's fucking amazing, man. Yeah, if you're playing on bad internet, then like, yeah, obviously it's not going to work as well. But if you're playing on good internet, then it makes sense. Danny, can you do a speed test for me? I will do it in the review, mate. I just don't want to like log off, show you guys my Gmail account and whatnot, because I'm using my personal Gmail account and not my business one. The reason yours runs better than the one at Gamescom is because the one at Gamescom was being streamed from 50 miles away at 25 megabytes per second to show how strong their servers were. I didn't know that, actually. I mean, to be honest, it seems weird that they'd do that anyway, because they'd almost be like... Some people said negative things about it based on that. I don't know, because I think I did a speed test at Gamescom, and the one I was playing on was not 25 megabytes per second. It was a lot faster. So I definitely think that's... Whoever said that must be lying. Maybe the ones the public were playing on were. But not the one I was playing on. But yeah, I think 25 megabytes per second is the cutoff point for 60 FPS 1080p. Like I said, I've not played this game, so I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. But I just kind of want to jump into something and show you guys some gameplay to show, yeah, the FPS is still really good and we can hop in and out. What am I doing? What's this? The Lost City? How do I go on a quest? Launch. Yes. Nice. My ship looks sick though. Yeah, I get if you live in the country, then it's probably more limiting to you. Unfortunately, if you like live in the city though, it's just such a nice thing. Yeah, data caps aren't a thing for me in the UK, so I mean, I'm fine. Cloud gaming has been around for ages, but Google are the first people with the infrastructure to, I mean, clearly fully support it based on what I've seen here today playing and literally having no skips, no freezes, no FPS issues, no latency issues at all. I mean, you guys have seen it here on the live stream. It's like a no BS stream that I just wanted to like play it and be like, this is Stadia, what do you guys think? And you know, it's not a joke. Like, it works really well if you have good internet, clearly. So many other ones told me you'd like to see this. To Shadow Gaming to see the new pricing comparison. I don't know. I think, is that NVIDIA Shadow Play or whatever it's called? I don't know what it's called. NVIDIA Shield or something. I don't know. I kind of put my money behind Stadia just because it's backed by Google, and I feel like, you know, they must figure out eventually. Am I meant to press something here, or does my ship eventually land? I don't know how this game works. Do some Crucible. PvP will be the real test. Yeah, that's true. Am I meant to press something here? Like, I honestly have no idea how to play Destiny. Should I exit the game? I don't know the controls. Maybe I should plug in my controller and press buttons on that. Or should I just exit the game? Let's exit the game. Let's try again. If anyone knows how to play Destiny, let me know. Oh, it's loading. Okay. Because all the other loading screens were like super fast, so that was like really long. It will load. Okay. The tower is loading. Oh, that's really weird because like the other loading screens are like that, but maybe it's because Destiny's online. I don't know. That's interesting though. Are the loading screens that long on any game for Destiny? That felt like too long. What's your monitor? God, it's a Samsung. I think it's my monitor's actually like 30 FPS as well. It can go up to 60 FPS, but I usually do it at 30 FPS because when you're playing like Skyrim fully modded, like it will kill my computer, especially with the mod list we have on our website. Okay, so I honestly don't know what I'm meant to be doing here. Oh, the Earth. We have Earth, the farm. Let's just go here and then wait for it to load this time. It's also putting you in an online instance, so that might be why. Oh, really? If it's with other players, because I looked when I was playing, going to PvP. The thing is because Stadia, if Destiny isn't cross-platform with like PC and Xbox, okay, so this loading screen was super fast. I don't know what happened with the other one then. But if it's searching for multiplayer games, it may be because there's no one else like has Google Stadia yet. Because I looked at the how to install, which is an unlisted Google Stadia video. It only had 40 views. So so Stadia is laggy. No, not at all. I mean, this is the input. If I show you guys, like left, right, left, right, left, right. I mean, there's no lag, no latency, and like no lag either. I don't know what happened with the loading screen though. Oh, this guy's waving at me. I am a mere noob. I don't. Is it cross-platform? I don't actually know. It takes 15 seconds on Xbox. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know how Destiny works either. So, how do I get into a fight? Well, either way, you guys can go back to the gameplay at the start, and you can see what Destiny looks like. In a gunfight and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not going to waste your time with trying to figure out how to start a quest in this game, because I don't know what I'm doing. But guys, I'm going to end the stream here, so thank you so much for watching, and Sam, thanks so much for the donation. Damn dude, Stadia works, either my engineering degree is worthless less than this super chat, or your internet is hella good. Also, you better get this money. Thanks dude. Hopefully there's no reason for them to copyright strike this video. There's no reason for them to copyright strike the last one either, so I'm sure I eventually will, fingers crossed. But guys, thanks so much for the support. Thanks for watching the live stream. I hope you guys liked what you saw. I was clearly super impressed. Like, I still kind of can't believe it, how good it is. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I will see you in my full review video. Maybe we'll do another live stream playing some more Red Dead. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I will do another vote on Twitter or something like that for you guys to let me know what you want to see. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.